One of the things when our energy team gets together, we talk about is that the lowest hanging fruit, the area where technology is already available, is on the efficiency side. We don't.
But right now, the greatest joy I get is just hanging out with the girls and talking to them and watching them grow and succeed. And
the walls were dark wooden paneling, and there were wild animal heads hanging all around the walls.
Find yourself only hanging around with people of your own race or ethnicity or religion. Include people in your circle who have different backgrounds, life experiences.
Yeah, he's around all the time, just hanging out, you know.
I've got the Emancipation Proclamation hanging up in the Oval Office. And if you read that document, for those of you who have not read it, it doesn't emancipate everybody. Senior citizens on Social Security who are just hanging on by a thread, found hanging around the clubhouse, pulling young players aside and offering them hitting tips. And the love goes both ways. Brian said, not to mention your Tigers hanging in there last night. There's a picture of this conversation hanging up in the West Wing right now, and I've got a puzzled look on my face, and they're being very patient. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Friday. They're not hanging out. A few days ago, we marked the 150th anniversary of a document that I have hanging in the Oval Office, the Emancipation Proclamation. And right now, hanging on a wall in the West Wing is a photo of that day, a photo of Taylor smiling wide and standing tall. After hanging up her shoes, Natalia moved to Broadway, where she won a Tony Award. Y'all are going to be hanging out in D.C.
1 million more will be hanging up their uniforms and transitioning back to civilian life. These men and women will be returning to their families.
We need to get that sequester lifted that's been hanging over the head of the economy and federal agencies during the course of this entire year. I also told him that having such a conversation, talks, negotiations, shouldn't require hanging the threats of a government shutdown or economic chaos over the heads of the American people.